So death is creeping up on these trees, camouflaged like a hunter. Emerald ash borer is less than 2 counties away from where we stand. And there's not a point in the state of Maine that's not equally threatened. Most of the northern tier states that have seen this emerald ash borer arrive have lost all of their ash from their canopy, with stragglers here and there whose genetics may offer an opportunity for future white ash to thrive. But it doesn't look good. So those ash that stand over your buildings, over your loved spaces, over your vehicles, over our public ways, playgrounds, parks, those are trees that you should start saying goodbye to. And you should be encouraging your friends, your neighbors, your schools to take down. The pest, the evidence that the pest is there is a D-shaped hole about the size of an eraser of a pencil. Once that exit wound is spotted, the lignin, which is the structural part, the cellular part of the tree that holds it together, has at that point already been compromised to the point that holding that tree in a sling by a crane, which is how these will be removed, or climbing into that tree with a rope, or even just dropping that tree and trying to pick it up and part it into firewood, would not be worth your time. The tree is so unstable that cleanup is a rake, and the chances of it holding you up are very slim. So arborists will not go near those trees. If we want to, in our lifetimes, understand loss, it's probably the species that we would all, in this neck of the woods, really know that loss most deeply, which is elm. So this is the old elm tree by the river by Wendell Berry. Shrugging in the flight of its leaves, it is dying. Death is slowly standing up in its trunk and branches like a camouflaged hunter. In the night, I am wakened by one of its branches crashing down, heavy as a wall, and then lie sleepless, the world changed. That is a life I know the country by. Mine is a life I know the country by. Willing to live and die, we stand here, timely and at home, neighborly as two men. Our place is changing in us as we stand, and we hold up the weight that will bring us down. In us, the land enacts its history. When we stood, it was beneath us, and was the strength by which we held to it and stood, the daylight over it, a mighty blessing we cannot bear for long.